This is a picture of me 13 years into training naturally, and most comments that I would receive on my social media would be, you look mid, you should be way bigger for over a decade of training. Average physique, you must be doing it wrong. 165 pounds for 13 years of training. Bro, are you waiting outside of the gym all that time? Those are the comments that I would get. Alright, but guess what? In most gyms that I go train at, I'm in the top 1, 2, let's call it top 5 physiques. In most regular settings, without a fitness setting, I'm most of the time the best shape that I go to, alright? I have the best shape that I go to. And it's not coming out of arrogance, but I'm just trying to tell you guys that it's not always that I would see people with better shapes than me. Yet, on social media, shapes like that are considered average, mid, and maybe we would kind of trash them saying that they are doing something wrong, alright? What is kind of ironic for me is that 10 years ago, when I was maybe 3-4 years into training, most people were assuming that I was on steroids, that I was not even natural, and I was seen as, what are you doing? What did you do? Some people really told me, I want to see your butt because I'm sure you have needles in your butt. But nowadays, nobody would say that. All right, so it's kind of ironic. Why? Something has happened, and I really believe that it's because of course, like you guys know, the social media physique inflation that we call it. All right, we are being shown on social media not only the top 0.01 physiques, but also fake, a lot of time fake physiques with Photoshop, AI, some people that would say they're natural, they're not even natural, and it's giving people false expectation, alright, and it's discouraging them. People doing that, they might be thinking that they're doing it out of a good faith, saying, you know what, I'm gonna motivate people and show them my body, even though they might not be really natural, or they might be editing their picture and saying, I got this physique in 5 years. Meanwhile, it wasn't really the case, alright? So they think that they're motivated someone, but in reality, it's kind of demotivating, because I have people that have been training in the gym as clients, and people that I know that have been training for 6, 7, 8, 10 years, and they're not half that size, alright? So that is the sad reality of social media, guys. You gotta always remember that it's poisoning us more than anything, alright? When we are being shown those 0.01% pictures and people, it doesn't apply to the real life. That is not the real life, because those pictures that I'm showing now on the screen are realistic bodies with over 10 years of natural training, all right? Those people, they would never go viral on Instagram because their body look very average and mid for the regular Instagram scroller, all right? But those people are also 2 years regular expectation that people would see on Instagram and be like, do you even lift? All right, because we are being only shown some fake expectations. And guess what? Most of these people that would put those fake expectations wanna make, everybody wants more fame, right? More fame, more money, sell something. And the excuse that they will use would be, you just gotta work harder, bro. You just gotta work harder. I wanna motivate you. Work harder. You can do better. Just take my program and work harder. But it's like if someone has a car and is driving, let's say, from New York to, I don't know, from New York to Chicago in a car, and you're there on your bike. And he's driving, speeding with the car and looking back at the bike and saying, you gotta work harder, you can do it. Just go harder, you're not going hard enough. But the tools that are used are not the same, all right? It leaves people with a lot of frustration, and it actually makes people want to take drugs at this point, because they're like, well, I'm doomed and I'm doomed. So maybe I might as well just hop on, right? So this is the first thing. Or they would just give up. They would just say, I don't want to train because my body is just not made for it. How many times I've heard people saying, I'm plateauing, I haven't gained weight for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'm trying to build muscle. Oh, but look at this guy, what he did in a year. And I'm like, bro, this is not realistic. It's not true. It's fake. All right, it is fake. We always see the new Bitcoin, what is it called? The new coin hype that everybody want to make 100% in 2 days, but nobody want to make the 8% yearly of the S&P 500 that the stock market will give you, because that's boring. But guess what? Let's just go back to the basics. It's the boring work over time that will work, all right? It's not you being going from 150 to 200 pounds in 1 year, but then over time losing it all because you're not building anything on solid foundation. There will never be something that will replace proper training, proper nutrition, proper recovery, and over time, over the years. All right. So another thing that I want to mention is the beginner gains will slow down as a natural lifter. A lot of people will tell me, well, you've been training for over 14 years. I would expect you to be so much bigger. Yeah, you know what? I didn't gain much muscle mass maybe in the last 6 years, to be honest. I don't measure every year my weight, but I'm pretty sure that I haven't gained much more muscle mass. All right, because your body will reach a plateau eventually as a natural lifter. You keep progressing. I don't believe that you just stop progressing, but it slows down so much. But when you're in it for the love of training, you love the lifestyle, you love lifting weights, you love eating healthy, you don't really care about the results. So that's why I tell people, don't go in it just because you want to have the body, but fall in love with training. And if you're not falling in love with the training, you're just in it for social media. And we see a lot of YouTube content creator and Instagram guys that don't even really love the sport of bodybuilding, but they're in it because that's the trend now. Right, that's the trend, is building the body and showing the body and all this, and it's most of the time Mr. Beast kind of content switched into fitness. Right, rare that I see people that are really in love with the iron, that really just want to go at it and lift weight. All right, as naturals I'm talking, really people that really love the process of lifting weight and just going at it and just, I can't wait to get to the gym. Okay, because of the social media effect. Okay, so beginner gains will slow down. If you're a natural that you've been lifting for 2 years, don't expect your beginner gains to keep going until you're 20 years into training. They will slow down, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. It's not because they will slow down that your love for it will slow down as well. All right, even if my squat didn't go from 200 to 500 and it didn't double down, let's say, it doesn't mean that I stopped loving squatting, all right? The weight on the bar is just a tool. I enjoy doing the exercise and the movement, and this is what matters. This is what will keep you going for a long term. Like they say, the man that enjoy the walk will walk further than the man that enjoy going to the destination, all right? So don't compare yourself, as cliche as it sounds, but don't compare yourself. And guys, there is no secret. There is no secret. It's really, like they say, blood, sweat, and years. It takes time. There is no cutting corners in this. If you see something that is too good to be true, or something that is, you feel like there is someone that is trying to sell you something, just step back a little bit and always go back to your basics. Are you mastering your basics? I would not be against you buying supplements, but before you buy supplements, make sure that, and I'm talking about protein, creatine, and all those stuff, all right? Those are good to incorporate, but make sure that the basics, the foundation is solid. Your training is good. You have a good, proper training plan. Your recovery, you're sleeping well enough. Are you maximizing and optimizing your sleep? All right, your nutrition, your recovery, and do that over a long term. Do that for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and it's not because you've reached a plateau that you need to change the program. And a lot of people, as soon as they reach a little plateau and they see someone on Instagram that is blowing up and I have the craziest body and 5 million followers and $5 million, it's a little bit tempting to go and be like, what are you doing? Let me buy your program. Let me do this. But most often than not, you know, it's all BS, all right? What you're doing most of the time is what's working. You just have to stick for it longer and trust your instinct, trust yourself, and keep going with that, all right? So it's the basics. There is no cutting corner. So that's it, guys. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. I want to make this video because of all the physique inflation, because of all the natty or not drama going on. A lot of time I will see people at the gym and I would be like, hey, come here. How long have you been training for? 8 years. Okay, good. You're consistent? Yeah, I'm super consistent. My diet is on point. My recovery, bodybuilding is my life. Okay, good. And you got these results for 8 years? All right. So what I'm seeing here on social media, someone doing it in 6 months, it's a little bit crazy. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.